This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
And I have to warn everyone, warning, what you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
And the beginning of the hardcore gaming season. That is right, guys.
As you guys can see at the top of your screens, we're running a sub goal for this month. The subscriber goal on my channel here for the month of September is 575 subscribers. As you can see, we're down to around 530 or so. And that's perfectly fine. That's exactly what I expected would happen. As I told you guys, there were a lot of gifted subs over the last month, and they finally all expired. So, hey, ample opportunity here, guys. Ample opportunity. If you had a gifted sub, it expired, and you want to resub to get those benefits back, it's only half price. It's a no-brainer to do so, right? Excuse me. So, please consider subscribing to the channel. If we hit 575 subs, what are we doing? Well, the celebratory goal event is the Halloween Horror Marathon event. And if we hit the goal, there's going to be several levels of rewards. Alright? The first reward... excuse me, man.
Oh, it was delicious. Oh, that was so good, man.
Excuse me. The first reward is that we're going to be doing not only the Halloween Horror Marathon event on Halloween, where I'll be playing a series of horror-themed video games, as I usually do on Halloween. That's number one. But number two, you're going to be able to nominate and vote on the games that I'll be playing during said marathon, okay? That's pretty cool. To be able to control a marathon event that I'm going to be doing. And it'll be all horror-themed games. So, please consider subscribing this month just on that basis alone, okay? That's a pretty cool thing. However, there's even more than that going on. Alright, you might be saying, well, what else is going on? Well, if we hit the sub goal for this month, in addition to you just nominating and voting for the horror-themed games that are going to happen, you're also going to be able to vote on the category of costume. Excuse me. We'll be able to vote on the category of costume that I'll be wearing during this Halloween Horror Marathon. So, categories will include things such as pop culture, comic book character, video game character, classic, Hollywood monster. Like, you're thinking like Dracula, the Mummy, I almost said Wolfenstein, the Wolfman, etc. So, yes, you will be able to vote on the kind of costume that I'll be wearing during the marathon. Alright, last year, you guys voted for pop culture, so I ended up dressing up as Bob Ross, and you guys really liked that, okay?
Welcome, my friends, to a world of wonder and joy. Ho, 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 ho. It's the positive stream. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, let's stop that.
So, it's going to be pretty good. And I hope that you guys will subscribe to the channel if you're not. I hope you'll resubscribe if you are. I hope that we can make this sub goal happen this month. Alright, we have to hit 575 subs at any point by the end of the month to make that happen. Okay? Sound good? Dress as LTG. Oh boy. I don't know how I would do that. I have an update regarding this week's schedule. I wish that I had a definitive 100% update. I don't yet, which is really annoying. So allow me to explain. First of all, guys, this week is a weird week because I have Friday off from streaming. I know that's weird because normally if I take a day off, I'm not taking a day off again right away. It's just out of the ordinary for sure. Okay? So, the reason for that is because Friday is Kat's birthday. Kat and I are going to be celebrating her birthday together.
Tips, I needed them pretty badly. And tipping is really the best way that you can help me out right now.
And because of that, I need to have some time away from streaming for that day. So that's why, alright? So I'm going to be streaming 3 straight days, then have Friday off. And then I believe I'm going to be streaming 5 straight days. It's going to be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be my next day off after that, okay? So, that's the deal with the schedule. Now, there's also something weird going on Thursday, alright? I'd love to be here today, tomorrow, and Thursday all day long streaming. However, because of something that's going on in my condo association, basically there's stuff that's going on with maintenance, okay? And they tried to schedule to have this maintenance happen, and I scheduled, okay, let's do it a night stream. That would be fine. Just missing a night stream is not a big deal for me to be here for the maintenance. So, scheduled it for this Thursday night. Now I get notice, oh, it might not happen. It may get rescheduled. And I'm like, well, I need to know. I need to tell my viewers what's going on with my work so I can tell them am I working or not, what's going on. I wait all weekend, I get no update. So then I just emailed them this morning saying, it's been like, 5 days and you guys haven't updated and I need to know what's going on. Need to know if I can work or not. And they said, well, the company was off for Labor Day this weekend, so we have no idea. Like, it's 2 days away. It's kind of a big deal if I need to know if I could be here or not, if I need to work or not. And I hate to say it, but if a maintenance company cannot give you a definitive answer after this much waiting, then maybe we shouldn't be using that maintenance company. I'm just saying, like, maybe we should find a better one. But it's not my choice. So, anyway, I would love to say, for the next 3 days, I'm going to be here streaming full-time. I want to be here for the next 3 days streaming full-time. And I even know exactly what I would do every stream if I were here for the next 3 days. But I don't know if I'm going to be, because I don't know what's going to happen Thursday night, okay? Fly Eagles Fly resub for 30 months. And he says, you've probably been asked this a few times, but it'd be great to see you play Catherine again. I'm not playing Catherine again.
2 thumbs fucking down for me.
I've answered this about 1,000,000 times. You're absolutely right, Fly Eagles Fly. I have zero interest in the game. Like, let me put it this way. When I first played Catherine years and years ago, I did not like the puzzle gameplay of it at all. I was very turned off by it. I was confused by it, running up these pyramids of blocks with sheep puzzles and shit. It was a very odd game. The core gameplay of the game wasn't very interesting to me. It was more confusing and frustrating than anything else. What interested me was the plot, because that was the very first game ever that for YouTube, when I played it, had an anime style to it. Playing that game felt like you were watching this dramatic anime, and you didn't know what was going to happen. There were demons and stuff in it, and you didn't know what was going on. It was like this element of mystery to it, and I really liked that about the game. I felt that it was unique and interesting, because it was the first... Remember, the cutscenes look just like Persona, because it's made by the same company as Persona. So that's what I really liked about the game, was the plot, okay? And that was really fun. But I don't want to go play it again. I'll be honest, like, I hate the gameplay. I know it's going to be tedious, grindy, boring, annoying to me, and I already know the plot, because I already played it. So I have no... seeing the same plot a second time, meh, and I don't like the gameplay, I have zero desire to go back and play it, okay? So thanks for asking. You're not the first person, but no, I'm not going to be playing this Catherine remaster. For people who didn't play it originally, sure, check it out. But for me, that's a no.
I love coming to work today. When I used to play a game, man, I gotta find a way to make this boring ass fucking game entertaining, so I just gotta make stupid sexual comments the entire time I played the game. It was a chore. Now I actually get to enjoy what I do for a living. It's very different. Continuing on, Darth Tonius did 100-bit cheer. He says, real talk, Phil. Can you chill in with the lean in clear throat? It doesn't sound good, and by the way, Chad agrees with me. Lol. That's great, but no, if I need to clear my throat, I will. Especially since, as you notice, since I cleared my throat, now I can actually talk constantly and not have problems. So it made sense for me to do so. As disgusting as it sounded to you, it was a necessary evil. Alright? Sorry about that, but that's just life. So there you go. Some disgusting individual who constantly is doing terrible things, right?
The Last Rambo did 100-bit cheers, and why not do a debut stream of a video game review? That way you will get contributions and some questions after your review to discuss it. I really miss your reviews and still watch them. Because, Last Rambo...
You're like talking to a lay person. You're talking to a gamer. You're not talking to an editor. You're not talking to a PC, builder. You're not talking to a techie guy. You're talking to a guy who just wants to sit down, press record, play a game, and have fun.
As I've said many times, and I'll say it again, I had to change up my content style 2.5 years ago, and when I did, essentially, I stopped doing reviews because it doesn't match my content style. I am now a live streamer that has interactivity constantly. I am not a person creating content exclusively for YouTube. Alright?
I'll be real honest with everyone. Just making an edited YouTube video is very easy. Doing live improv reactionary commentary is tough. The hard shit is sitting here playing the raw games. That's the hard part. Streaming is way harder than just editing videos for YouTube. Okay? It is. Real talk.
If you're watching my live stream of a video game, when I finish a video game, alright, I actually can't kind of give a mini review of it while the credits are rolling. I'll tell you exactly how I felt about the game and give you like a summary of, you know, my thoughts. In particular, tonight I'm finishing Man of Medan, and I'll be doing that. Tomorrow, Blair Witch and Judgment I'll be finishing, and I'll tell you my overall thoughts in the credits. Now, do I give number scores? No, not really. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm actually happy I don't. Because when I had to do number scores back in the day, I was very pressured to give certain kinds of scores to certain kinds of games. And it's funny because at any time you could review a game and give it a number score, but then later on you could play a game that's better, and then you're like, man, maybe that game shouldn't have been scored when I scored it, right? So there's these variables. There's these variables that are involved in game reviews. And even though I agree with you that people liked my game reviews, and I agree with you that I feel that I did put out good game reviews, I think that era has passed, and the only people you can blame is YouTube.
It's not my fault. It's YouTube's fault.
It's YouTube's fault. When I was able to put a lot of effort and time into these reviews and do them in depth, and put out a good product, and people liked it on YouTube, and it got views, and it was popular. And then YouTube decided, in all of their wisdom, they decided to demonetize videos. They decided to ruin the website by losing all the advertisements, and essentially there's no point in me doing those edited reviews anymore. Now, I could do an on-the-fly review, but I don't really have time to do it. I'm always trying to put out an entertaining gameplay stream. We're going to take an hour off of a stream now to do a review of a game I beat the day before. You see, it doesn't make sense.
I'm very sedentary in my lifestyle. I don't move a lot, being honest. I sit here on the couch streaming all day long most days.
So, I hear ya, Last Rambo. I understand a lot of people miss the old-style reviews I used to do, but those days are gone, alright? Also, here's a little added bonus of me not doing the reviews anymore. At the end of the year, as you guys know, I do my Game of the Year award countdown, where I do the worst and best games of the year. And because I'm not reviewing games all year long, you guys have no idea what order of games I'm going to give for my Game of the Year awards. It always used to be, well, I like Phil's Game of the Year awards, but essentially we always know what it's going to be, right? Because he's already reviewed these games, we know the scores. And because we know the scores he gave them, we know what the Game of the Year is before we even hit the Game of the Year awards. Now, because I'm not doing that, you have no idea at the end of the year what's going to be in my top 10 games of the year at all. Right now, I wonder if you guys would even know what would be in my top 10. Or do you guys know what would be in my most disappointing games of the year countdown, right? If you watch every single live stream, you probably do. But, you see, like, it's more exciting this way, I think. So, I guess that's the truth of the matter. Alright, let's continue on.
We had no tips so far today. And like I said, today, guys, the best way to be supportive is by tipping me. I do need the tip support right now because I need help with bills and everything for the next couple of weeks. So please consider tipping me if at all you can. It's the way it's going to help me the most.
Thank you, Rob, for the $5 tip.
And I'm $5 richer, so thanks, moron.
And he says, just wanted to let you know that UK boxing promoter Eddie Hearn has officially signed KSI and Logan Paul to his American promotional arm. Ridiculous. Well, I don't know anything about that at all. At all. So, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, man. That was a good stretch. Anyway, I don't really care. I don't know anything about it, and I don't care. I don't care about KSI. I don't care about Logan Paul. I don't care about these two idiots boxing the shit out of each other for internet attention, since you do stupid shit like that when you're dying for attention. You can't get it through valid means. Good on them, I guess. Who gives a fuck? Not me. So, there you go.
Putting that out on Twitter is going to cause trouble. I know that logically in this head. I know. That's stupid. You know? But I did it anyway. And it wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a mistake that I put that on fucking Twitter. No, sir, it wasn't. That was my depression. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory. But I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.